Hello, geeks and buddies, ethical hackers, crackers, and everyone. In today's lab, we are going to solve this lab. This is the SQL injection attack querying the database type and version on MySQL and Microsoft. We are going to see all of that. So all we need to do again is to open up the browser. This is the browser. Then we need to access the lab. We access the lab. Then we see it is loading. We see what you have in here. Okay, we already have the lab here. Then the next thing we need to do is to go to the Bob switch. And then we need to switch on the intercept so that we'll be able to intercept. Remember, we are intercepting. Then we can choose the categories of the filter categories. We can say, like, for example, gift. And then we can go back here. If we come back here into the lab, you see that we want to determine the columns, the number of the columns that are being returned by the query and which column contain text data. Then we verify that the query is returning two columns, both of which contain text, using a payload, just like this one here. So we are going to use this payload. You can type it or you can copy it. So for me, I just copy it, and then we go back to the Bob suite. We need to see what we have intercepted from there. We can, we see, we need to see where there is a gift, the intercept that we have intercepted. The intercept. Yeah, in Babsit, we can see the get request that we just sent. We have intercepted it here in the Babsit. So we just click on it. And when we come here, we can forward it to the repeater. And then in the repeater, we can be able to add our payload. You see, in the category filter, what we need to do is just to put that payload there. And then we can send. And we can see that in the response is telling us it is okay 200. That means okay in HTTP. So it means that our payload has worked. You can see the information that we are being able to retrieve here. The purpose of that payload was to help us determine the number of columns that are being returned. And also to query which column contain text data. That is the information that can be found here. We are being able to retrieve it. We can see in this HTML. You see we have a column here that is it's able to accept it contains data text data. And so what we need to do now is to use the payload, the next payload, in order for us to be able to see the version, to display the database version. And so we have this one, this payload here. You can copy it or you can type it in your Bob suite. What we do here is that we need to add that payload here. So we add the payload here again. And then we send. And we got, well, let's see. We have already retrieved the information about we have already retrieved the information about the database version. That's what you're looking for. All you need to do, first of all, is what you're looking for here in order for you to be able to know what you're doing. So you can see we have successfully retrieved the database version. We can see that we got B.0.42 Ubuntu. Yeah, this is the version of the database that we have been looking for. So the next thing that we need to do in order to solve the lab, as we have already done what we're supposed to do, we need to switch off the intercept, and then we go back to our lab, and then we see we have solved the lab. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Continue commenting and giving us exactly what you would like us to demonstrate to you here. In this lab, we do everything ethically, so stay ethical. This is a disclaimer. We don't want you to get arrested, because if you get arrested, you'll never have time again to watch our videos. So welcome, and stay ethical, be careful. Everything is fine. Thank you very much.